Is it better or even more cost effective to buy or build a house? If you are contemplating between a pre-existing home versus a new build, we are going to discuss just that in this video, and we're starting right now. I welcome you to this video. You are in the right place. And to make sure we belong together right now, let me ask you a question. Have you ever bought a new construction home or a pre-existing home? If you're watching this video on YouTube, drop a comment and say, yes, I have bought a new construction home before, or I have bought a pre-existing home. And also, if you have a preference. Thank you. I really appreciate your interaction on my post. This video is about whether or not you should buy a pre-existing home or build a new construction home. And who am I to go over this with you in such depth? My name is Billy Cowell. I'm a realtor in Frisco, Texas with eXp Realty, and I'm a certified new home construction expert, a certification held by less than 1% of all realtors. I'm also a transplant from New York City. My family of 6 moved here just under 2 years ago. I spend my days learning about the master plan communities where new construction homes are built, meeting the sales agents for the builders and the communities, and doing the extensive amount of deep digging that would just be too much for one family to do alone. So if you now feel like you're in the right place, be sure to hit the like button on this video and subscribe to my channel, because the videos I have coming up are going to bring tremendous value to you, and I don't want you to miss one. So build a home or buy one. Let's talk about it. There are pros and cons each way. If you decide on a new home build, here are the pros. Number 1, you get something that is brand spanking new. You will be the first person to live in this home. It's perfectly clean. You will choose how it's decorated and painted from the very beginning. 2, you will not need an inspection to discover anything that may need repair. I love selling homes. I love helping people buy homes, but this is a nice step to take out of the process. 3, you will not even think about how to modernize or update the kitchens or bathrooms. You're moving into a brand new 2020, 2021 home. It's going to be exactly fresh and stylish. Number 4, you can usually get the builder to kick in some incentives. In another video I've linked in the description, I go over why you need a real estate agent when you go to a new construction home. I cannot reiterate enough how important it is to have someone there to protect your interests. The sales agents are very good, hopefully honest, and will serve you, but they have the builder's financial interests as their priority. So get your agent to negotiate on those incentives to push for the builder to pay your closing costs. They may even throw in your appliances or upgrade them, as well as some additional bonuses if they are trying to move houses in this particular neighborhood or phase of the master plan community. So those are the pros. Let's talk about the cons of new construction homes. 1, it's usually a little bit more expensive to buy a new home build. If you bought that home layout in the same neighborhood, but it was a couple years old, it's probably going to cost you quite a bit less than if you buy it brand new. Number 2 is the duration of time it actually takes from start to finish. If you pick your lot and you pick your floor plan, the time it takes from breaking ground to moving in is going to be a minimum of 6 months before closing on that house and moving in. If you're in a hurry and you'll be hunkering down with your in-laws while your home is being built, that may not be all that desirable. Although most of the time these builders have inventory homes, which are already finished or at least in the works, sometimes you can make customizations depending on where they are in the building cycle. These are much faster to move into, and although you may not be able to pick everything custom, the builder generally uses the most desirable options, and these are going to also be brand new. It's just a little trade-off. Do we need fast move-in, or are we willing to wait in order to get exactly what we want? Now let's talk about buying a resale or a pre-existing home, the pros of pre-existing homes. Now, people have been buying pre-existing homes forever. New construction has got a huge boom recently, so these are a little bit more obvious and more common. Number 1, they're just less expensive. If you buy a home that's been lived in before, it usually costs less. Number 2, it's move-in ready with things such as having window coverings, appliances, and a backyard that has been landscaped. Hopefully the house is in move-in condition. Number 3, this is the one that gets me the most, the landscaping. Resale homes are often in neighborhoods with mature trees, and landscaping which is different from a brand new master plan community. Oftentimes you look at new construction home neighborhoods and there's not a single tree in the entire neighborhood. Unfortunately, they tend to clear out and literally bulldoze the entire landscape to lay out the community. Even in the most exclusive master plan communities, you'll have $1 million+ homes with a couple baby trees and bushes in the front yard, and that's about it. Now let's talk about the cons of pre-existing homes. These may seem obvious, but let's go over them. Number one, there are people that choose obscure paint colors, and the first time you look at the house, you're thinking, I'm gonna need to paint everything, and that's not uncommon. In addition to that, let's not even get started on houses with wallpaper. Number two, perhaps the kitchen appliances are dated, or the home needs an air conditioner. Or if you're not in Texas, the roof could be 20 years old, not common in Texas. The foundation could need work, and generally these are things that are taken care of during the inspection period and figured into the transaction, but they are not even thought of with a new construction home. And third, the third con is just modernization and updating. Normal in resales, but unless the house was built in the last 3 years, it will just be behind in the latest style and something to consider. Depending on the year of the house that you're looking at, this could be significant. How are your fixer-upper skills? So it's a little house economics game you will play when you balance the effort of repairs and upgrades and the money put in against a pre-existing home versus the premium of a new home build. So now we've discussed whether or not you should buy or build a new house. Would you prefer to buy a house that's already done, or would you prefer to build from scratch? Comment down below and let me know which is your favorite. Thanks again for watching, and look for my upcoming videos specifically designed to bring value to your home search and your real estate journey. I encourage you to subscribe and send me a Facebook friend request. I will give some more details in the blog that goes along with this video. I also have a map that will be linked in the description that outlines all the current upcoming new construction plan communities in North Texas. If this video or any of my videos have resonated with you, I want to be your agent. I want you to be my client. I work with a team of the absolute best agents in the entire country. We work together to ensure our systems for our clients are light years ahead of the industry. I know that sounds cliche, but test me on it, especially when it comes to the marketing or listing or selling of your home. Some people have embraced the new sales environment of 2020, and some people are just doing what they've always done. The difference could be thousands or tens of thousands of dollars in your bottom line. So no matter where you are in your journey, if you're planning to buy or sell real estate, I want to encourage you again to interview me for the job to appropriately facilitate what could be the best and biggest investment of your entire life. Hopefully, this has brought huge value to you as you live, as you interact in Texas. And as always, Billy Cowell here. Be bold and make a move.